why blend in when you are born to stand out?
I love that question.
Yeah, well, as a first-generation Italian-American, Oriana Lamarca is a business owner, designer, and fashionista.
Among other, many other things. So inspired by her global adventures and her passion for design, Oriana has changed the jewelry industry and taken it beyond just some sparkle and shine to create effortlessly chic and bold arm candy, as she calls it. So both she and her creations, rare gems and forces to be reckoned with.
And Oriana Lamarca joining us live this morning as our entrepreneur spotlight. So welcome to New York Living. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, wow,
I
wow.
know.
I mean, these are wow pieces. You can't walk by this. Like when she was wearing these this morning, I'm like, where did you get those?
Many questions and compliments.
So what inspired you to get involved with jewelry?
So my passion for color was really what started all of this, and pairing the different color combinations together. You know, my mother was the first one to always wear black, and my grandmother yelling at her, wear color, wear color. So I'm like, I need to help her out, and I need to, you know, express my passion for color. So, you know, the idea for mixing and matching and pairing the colors to complement your outfit or effortlessly add color to your outfit with your accessories. They're all semi-precious gemstones and easy to take on and off. They're stretch bracelets. So,
I love it, and I've seen you on your Instagram with stacks like all the way up your arm, both arms, and you pull it off so well. So that leads me to believe, I mean, I look at you and you're gorgeous and you're so put together. And I'm just assuming you came out of the womb as like this fashionable woman who knew how to put an outfit together, like accessories, clothes, and everything. So, and I know that you said your mom is first generation, or you're first generation Italian-American. Yes. Your mother was born in Sicily. So it seems like a simple idea to kind of blend the whole concept of your Italian-American roots into how your business was inspired. But I wonder if you might be able to walk us through how this business came to life.
So I'll start by saying that I didn't set out to be known as the bracelet girl. But
is that what you're called by in the streets?
The arm candy queen.
I like that. That one's cute.
But it actually just kind of happened by chance. All started out of the bedroom in my parents' home.
Amazing.
Almost 13 years ago. I grew up working for my parents' family business, but always had this passion for fashion that I guess was handed down by my grandmother because she was a seamstress, worked in the fashion industry. So after work, I would go home and either shop in-store or online and try to express my passion for fashion. And at one point, I had come across these beaded bracelets that I thought to myself, I just wanted so many of them, and I didn't want to spend the money on them. So I started making them myself. I YouTubed how to tie a knot. I started ordering all these beads.
Good old YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
And so kind of that's just where it all started. Little by little, I started selling to friends and family. I started my Etsy shop. And then actually I had two life-changing experiences. The first one being 6 months after I was married, I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy. So during that time, I was home for a couple months, and that's where I came up with the idea for the collections, which were inspired by travel, different destinations I had been to. So that was my way of grouping this over 80 different colored gemstones that I had into collections and being able to, you know, categorize them and organize them in my head. So I came up with my 9 signature collections, obviously New York being one of them.
Yeah.
Sicily being another one, one of my favorites. And I have the Greek collection, Paris collection inspired by love. So it's, you know, the rose quartz is a stone of love, so it's all the pinks and
you
soft
really
colors.
think of every detail.
Yeah, so I was going to say, tell us how you come together, or how you put together a specific line then. Like, is it color inspired? Is it?
Absolutely. So we'll start with the Sicilian collection because I'm a little partial to that one.
Of course.
So the Sicilian collection is all basically the primary colors. So the black lava, which is so this actually right here is the Sicilian collection. The black lava, which is represents Mount Etna, famous volcano in Sicily. The red lava, which is typical of Sicily. Oranges and lemons, because I am a lemon fanatic.
I mean, who isn't?
Pretty.
And so each destination, just different points highlight the colors and the culture that represent that destination. For instance, I have a Greek collection also, so that was inspired by the blues and the whites, the blue water, the blue roofs, and the white houses.
Oh my gosh.
New York is a little edgier. It's got the black and white, the metallics, which you could see up here.
Now you make it look so beautiful and seem like this love story kind of to your heritage, but I can imagine you're an entrepreneur. It's not easy. It may look bright and shiny, but can you tell us some of the challenges that you've had to face when launching your own business? And then we'll get into how it's evolved in a good way, but some roadblocks, because there are people who are watching at home who are like, wow, this is inspiring. She started her own business. I can start my own. So just to keep it real, you know.
So one of my tips, I would say, is if once you find your passion, to just stick to it. I mean, I knew that I loved color, and putting the colors together was what made me happy. So finding this kind of road and just keep going, even when people were telling me to find a regular 9-to-5 job, and I said, no, this is what makes me happy. This was what got me through some pretty difficult times. So my also roadblocks are just finding a good network of people to surround yourself with. People, like-minded women, business women that you know, you could lean on for support, bounce ideas off of. Just someone there to tell you to keep going when it's really tough. You know, someone who understands the late night hours that you're up working all night that people don't see on Instagram because they're just seeing
the highlights.
You know, the highlights.
Is that what keeps you going now? Is your family and friends and keeping?
For sure. My family, first and foremost, my mother, who's here with me today.
Hi, Mom.
But she is
We love you.
my number one cheerleader, and my dad and my grandparents. They're
Of course.
my whole family. I'm one of 3, so I have a brother and sister also. But definitely my family is what keeps me going.
And we want to mention, though, you also give back to the community through your organization, Arm Candy for a Cause. Can you talk to us about that?
Sure. So perfect. Today is Giving Tuesday.
I love this.
Arm Candy for a Cause is a collection of bracelets that I had started, where I just designed a bracelet where the meaning of the stone and the charm was relative to the organization that I was donating all of the proceeds to. From there, 8 years ago now, I started my Arm Candy for a Cause annual holiday shopping event, which is actually coming up this Thursday. And it was a way to not only get everybody, all of my friends, family, customers together to see my entire collection in person, but to be able to help out and give back to not only an organization, but know that the money is going directly in the hands of who needs it.
And you brought your bracelet of the year with you to show us.
Oh,
and
look
tell
at
us
that.
real quickly. I think we just showed the flyer, but maybe you want to hear. Thanks, Hazel. That smells delicious. Tell us about the event and who the proceeds are benefiting this year.
Like I said, every year my mother and I select a organization or a person that we have a personal connection to. This year we are donating to Jar of Hope.
Love them.
Which I know you know, James and the Raffone family. So Jar of Hope is raising funds and awareness for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Jamesy is unfortunately diagnosed, but hopefully with our efforts we can help raise awareness and find treatments for Duchenne.
Gorgeous.
So this Jar of Hope, their symbol is a green butterfly, so therefore the green butterfly charm.
This is so stunning.
I don't know
I
if
love
you can
it.
see that.
You're so creative and you have such a passion and it shows and you're giving back. I mean, really.
Thank you.
How could you be any better? How could we love you any more? So thank you for being here and sharing with us. The information will be posted. There's her website, everything you need to know on how to get involved. And be sure to follow her on Instagram at Oriana Lamarca.
Yes.
Okay.
You are an amazing talent. You really are.
Thank you so
And
much.
we just scratched the surface with everything she offers, okay? I mean,
to know it all
please,
comes from the heart,
go stalk her
too.
Instagram. You will thank us later.